Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your mid-month reading for October 2023. My name is Dawn. You're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on this link so that you could hear this message. I hope this resonates with you. This is for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Virgo. So take it as it resonates and leave what doesn't. If you are returning to my channel, thank you so much for supporting my work. And I'm trying to grow our spiritual light worker network so that we can continue to build a strong spiritual community here. And a few things that I wanted to talk about this month. I've already gone through more than half of the readings for this specific week. And I'll tell you that the energy for this next coming week is really strong. Of course, that makes sense because we have 2 eclipses this month, as well as, our new moon, our full moon. We're still working through those energies. But this eclipse season really seems to be affecting all signs. So Saturday, October the 14th, we're going to have a solar eclipse in Libra, which is our new moon. So there won't be a moon that night, but there will be a solar eclipse. So this is a potential, because it's on the new moon, it's a potential for manifesting. It is a very potent time for implementing positive changes in your life. So if you remember, if you've been here before, I typically do use that new moon energy to create manifest. I take a sheet of paper, I put a big circle on the paper, I put all the things that I want to create in my life, I want to enhance in my life, that I want to experience, the joy, the love, all the things. I put all of that on the inside of that circle. And then the things that I'm ready to let go or walk away from, I put on the outside of the circle. Now, some people who have been doing this practice as long as I have, they will take that paper and at the next day or that evening, they'll burn that page. And typically the reason why they do that is because that is kind of completely releasing that energy to spirit. This is releasing it to the universe, saying, okay, I've given this over to you now. Please, make it happen, right? Make it happen. However, for me, I like to keep those sheets because I like to measure my progress. I like to see how long it's taken me to manifest something, how long it's really taken me to release something that's really completely out of my space. Because even though we've set that intention, sometimes that stuff lingers. As you know, a lot of times when we've had trauma or we've had difficult experiences, we will capture that energy within our physical system. I was a massage therapist for 11 years. And I witnessed that time and time again, where people held on to the things that they thought that they had released because they intended for it to release. But sometimes it takes a little bit longer for it to physically leave our physical body, okay? So then on October 28th, we have a lunar eclipse in Taurus on our full hunter's moon. And that is going to create a very intense Halloween weekend. The planets will be in either earth or water placements. And so you may be feeling a little bit more emotional. And if it doesn't affect you that way, it will possibly affect those around you because it's a culmination of a lot of energy that's going to be surfacing on the planet at that time. Okay, so just be aware of that. So I am going to pull a single oracle card to set the energy for your reading. I am going to be pulling cards from the gold foil tarot deck, which I was guided to use this deck. As you can see, it's a very flashy, right? From this deck by Spirit. Spirit asked me to use this deck this time around. And then I'm going to be pulling clarifying cards as to your initial messages to get more clarity with the small Rider-Waite deck, okay? At the very end, I will be pulling 5 main messages or 5 main themes for you to either use as affirmations for your next week, or they could be clarifying or solidifying the information that's already been shared, okay? So I've already shuffled the oracle cards, and your card for this week is my aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. And I happen to be using the gold tarot deck, right? I think this is awesome. You go, Virgo. So my aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. Now that might be a very good affirmation for you to say this next week, right? Because it's just opening up, right? You're opening up from your heart space. My aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. Okay. So typically I already shuffled my cards, and I did shuffle my cards, but I've had a couple comments where people are saying that they like to see when a reader shuffles the cards. So I'm doing it this time. I'm just going to go by what I feel and what I'm guided to do, but I am doing it this time because I want people to realize that I really do shuffle the cards. And yada yada. So what do our Virgos need to know? Virgo, Earth sign, fellow Earth sign. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, so we have 2 pentacles, 2 wands, and a cup. You have no major arcana cards for your initial reading, and I will explain as I go. So your card is coming in as the Queen of Pentacles. This is representing you and your energy for this week. This queen is a self-made queen. She is someone who has known how to create has created physical security around her. Her home is very comfortable. She really puts a lot of pride in her home life, right? The pentacles have to do with our money situation, has to do with our physical security. And she's quite focused on that energy. Now, this could represent you, or this could represent someone that you're close to, but I feel like this really represents you, Virgo, that you are really working towards creating abundance for yourself and your family, creating a very comfortable home life for yourself, feeling very grounded, feeling very nurturing. You're a natural healer. Those are all the energies that represent this card. Your next step is the 4 of Wands. Now, 4s have to do with stability and have to do with grounding. It has to do with, if you think about the legs of a table, you need 4 legs on a table in order for it to be sturdy and to be solid. Well, that's what this energy is about. The wands have to do with creativity, passion, inspiration, your intuition. This card specifically is a card of celebration, and this card is celebrating a milestone of some type for you. It could be that you're going to be attending a wedding, or you're going to hear about somebody getting married, It could be that you are going to be attending something of a celebratory nature, someone retiring, someone completing school, and you're going to a graduation, any of those types of things that would bring the family together and to celebrate. Okay. And if you look, the invitation is to walk right down the middle and enjoy, right, as a rite of passage. So this is a beautiful card. It's also got gold leaf. So the gold leaf is representative as a gift from the divine. Your obstacle this week is the King of Pentacles. Now, it's funny that we have the King and Queen together of Pentacles. Usually that represents energies of a divine union of some kind. However, as this is a card of obstacle for you, the King represents the home life and the money as well. It could represent that there may be a disagreement between you and your significant other, because that would be within your home. If you have family living with you, or you have your father living with you, or you have a matron that lives with you, could be a mother, could be a father. It depends on how you treat this individual, right? How you treat this person with respect in terms of connection to you. But this is a card that is basically, could represent being a money pincher, meaning that they're so consumed with their money at this time that they don't want to let that go. So that could be something that you're going to run into this week. It could very well be that there's something that happens within your home that is going to cause you to have to pay for something to be fixed. Like, let's say your washing machine goes out, or your dryer goes out, or something like that. So it could be that, that would be a setback because you weren't expecting to pay that type of money out for a home, for something that, is needed in your home. So that could be some of the ideas, but we'll get some clarity on that. And then your strength position is the King of Cups. Now you have two kings here, right? So you have two kings, but this king is the king about the heart. This is a person that can communicate very clearly their wants and needs. This person knows how to get people to work with him because they feel honored by this individual, right? And as this is a strength card for you, this could represent someone in your home. This could represent your energy. This could, and it doesn't necessarily have to be gender specific, but this king has, he has learned to rule his home through the heart. He's a heart communicator. He speaks clearly. You definitely know where you stand with this individual. This person definitely listens to their inner guidance. And this is your strength, okay? The final outcome is this Knight of Wands. So the Knights in Tarot, and specifically this Knight, is the fastest moving Knight. This Knight is telling you, stop thinking about all this stuff because that's just going to cause delays. This wand energy is about taking action. And that's what Knights do. They go out for the adventure. They are, so the king will give them a task. They'll say, go out and, have this adventure and bring me back all the gold or whatever that is, right? So basically what this card is telling you is stop thinking about those things that you're trying to create and start taking action, move forward, right? So that's what this card's about. So now we're going to get some clarity. Once again, I'm going to shuffle these cards. And then I'm going to just lay them all out. And I'm just going to randomly, pick clarifiers for you. So we need to clarifiers, please, for Virgo. What do they need to know to enhance their messages, please, Spirit? What do they need to know? Okay. Spread these out. So your Queen of Wands is clarified by, I'm sorry, the Queen of Pentacles by the Lovers card. So once again, right, these are divine counterparts. So this could be you, this could be your husband, or vice versa, or your partner. Doesn't matter what gender you are. And the Lovers are talking about your love relationship. This could be representing the fact that you are creating a deeper bond. It could also represent that you're creating more specific boundaries of how you're allowing your significant other, as well as any other relationship, because this is a card of relationship, to treat you, right? Because you're the one that sets the boundaries for yourself. And this card is about setting healthy boundaries. This is also a card about duality. So the difference between the masculine energy, the feminine energy, integrating them both, right? This could be an opportunity for you to, if you're very feminine, to integrate some of that masculine energy and own that so that you're a little bit more balanced. This really has to do with partnerships. Does have to do with love, commitment, that type of energy, okay? So that is your clarifier. Four of Wands is clarified by, ooh, the Three of Swords. So this Four of Wands energy is clarified by this Three of Swords. So it looks like, for me, I feel as though this is energy from the past. It looks as though there's someone that came in and hurt your heart. I'm going to ask for another card for this. So let me pull another card to get more clarity. Okay, so you have this celebratory card. Then you have the Three of Swords. Now threes have to do with, so the swords have to do with the way that we think and how we feel, and how we express our ideas. This is a card of grief of some kind. And you also got this Eight of Swords. So again, another swords card. And this is mental. So it bound you up for a bit. It really threw you for a loop, this energy. But now you're moving into this place of celebration because you've moved past this energy here, right? And this is the energy that you're really focusing on, is more of you're putting this past behind you. You're putting this sadness and this feeling of being, bound in some way, right? Bound to an outcome. And what you're doing is, instead of choosing to stay stuck, you're freeing yourself so that you can bring in more happiness and joy. Okay? I truly feel about that. Your King of Pentacles is clarified by the Chariot. And as this King of Pentacles is in your obstacles, this could be a conversation, like I said, but it's fast-moving energy, right? And this Chariot card is a major arcana. So what that is telling me is that this Chariot is about making progress and making advancements. It's fast-moving energy. There is an opportunity that there is a potential for travel of some kind, movement of some kind. You may be moving, for all I know. That could set you back, right? That could be something that you're trying to overcome as you're trying to build this beautiful physical security in this new home life. Some of you may be in the process of moving. What else do we need to know about the Chariot? So the Chariot, if you look at the Chariot, right, he does have a crown on his head, so he does have some level of recognition for who and what this individual is. And the other thing is he's leaving his home behind. He is moving away from everything that's comfortable for him, right? So that might be an additional energy for some of you, that you're finding yourself having to be put into a position where you need to find your way this next week. It could be that you're being pushed out to go to school, or you could be having to move and live with people that are going to give you a safe haven for you to be able to restart your life. Those types of energies would be obstacles that you would be overcoming for this next week, okay? And then in your strength position, the King of Cups, is clarified by this Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups, so you have this king here, right? This is your energy. This is your strength. Well, this is also saying that this is your strength as well. And this is the Two of Cups. The thing that I love about the Two of Cups is, to me, this energy is much stronger than this Lover's card, because this represents to me soulmates. This represents to me twin flames, or somebody that you really have a very strong resonance in your heart with. And if you look, it looks as if these two individuals come from two different camps, two different walks of life, two different ways of looking at life, right? But they come and they offer each other a full cup. So what that's telling me is that their cups are full. They are healed, because that's what this, this is that medical symbol. I forget what it's called. A Medusa? No. I forget. And then you've got this angel up above, right? So this card right here is really saying that your strength is your ability to be able to communicate from an open heart space with someone that is quite different from you. And as this is your strength, I feel you're going to be really tapping into this energy this next week to bring some harmony and bring some love and bring some commitment and some kindness, really, to your situation. Beautiful card. Okay, your Knight of Wands is clarified with the Ace of Swords. So this card was about taking action, right? Because you're going to be given a seed of potential. And this seed of potential, once again, is a card about a gift from Spirit. If you look at this cloud, this hand is coming out, which is meant to be the hand of God, is handing you this beautiful sword, right? And swords have to do with how we express with our mind, our thoughts, our ideas. So this could be a brand new idea. This could be a new concept. It could be a new way of thinking. It could be a new belief system, right? The other thing about aces is that aces are a potential. And to me, they remind me of a seed that you'd plant into the earth, right? That would grow. Well, that's what opportunities truly are. And this is an opportunity for you to change the way that you communicate, or the way that you make decisions on something, because it looks like some type of enlightenment is going to come in for you that is going to clarify. So this card is telling you, once you get this information, move forward with that information, because it's going to be highly beneficial for you, okay? But just remember, when you are handed an opportunity like that and you think about it, people are given opportunities all the time. Sometimes we don't even recognize the opportunity. Sometimes we don't even realize that an opportunity has been handed to us. But this is a seed. So once again, you have a decision to make. And it is a decision because it's because it's a sword, which has to do with the way we think. So you can decide what you want to do with that energy, but basically what the guidance is when you're handed an ace, that you nurture it, that you love it, that you bring it into fruition so that that concept can grow, so you can grow, so you can expand, right? And the other thing that I wanted to bring to your attention, I just realized, is that there's this crown up here. And so that's in recognition of your sovereignty. Step into your sovereignty. Really step into it. Own it. I am a sovereign being. I do not comply. And you set up your wording the best way that it works for you, Virgo. Okay. This has been a really good reading so far. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull your last 5 main things to complete your reading. And your first card is a dark man. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Okay, so that could be your King of Pentacles. It could be this Lover's card. It could be this individual, right? Because you're going to be making some kind of a commitment with this person, with this too. So it could be any one of those situations. And then we have the Ram. And the Ram says, a stubborn, aggressive person. That too, since you're King of Pentacles, your King of Pentacles, oh, he's got a bull on him. Okay. I thought for a second there that it was the Ram, but it's not. This is a Taurus person, and Taurus males are sometimes pretty difficult to deal with, and especially since this energy is in your obstacles this month or this week. And then you have the Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So that's telling you to take on that Bull, right? Which is that King of Pentacles. He may be stubborn and he may be aggressive, but don't back down. Stand your ground. Like I said, this opportunity is an opportunity for you to step into your sovereignty. Okay, and then you have Grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Yes. And then your last card is the Tortoise. Slowly, but surely, you are getting ahead. Slowly but surely. That's the way I operate, because I am a bull, and so bulls do take their time, but eventually they get there. Okay, Virgo, this looks really good. I hope you have found this helpful. As always, please like and subscribe. If you're new to my channel, I really appreciate it. I hope you take very good care of you. I will be back soon with more messages for you, my lovely Virgo friends. Until then, just remember to ground. Remember, your aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. Okay, that about wraps it up. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of you.